Hello everyone, welcome to Coding Culture. This channel will contain those programs whose explanation is either not present on YouTube or explanation is present but not up to the mark. So without wasting time, let's get started. Okay, so I saw this contest, the weekly contest 253 powered by leetcode. So this it contains some very good questions, so I decided to solve this and to share the solutions with you. Okay, so let's check the first question. Check if a string is a prefix of array. Okay, so here what we have to do is basically that we have to check if we can get the above the given string s from the array of string words. Okay, so yeah, we can see simply that I can get I love lead code from I love lead code apples. Okay, so yes, it will return true, and this s contains I love lead code, and the words of the string words contains apples. Okay, so first is not matching, the first word itself is not matching, so there is no need to check other words, we will simply return false. Okay, so let's try to code it. Okay, I will take int I equal to 0, and what till how much we have to check, we have to check till while s dot length not equal to 0, and I'm traversing words through a variable I, so I is less than words dot length. Okay, and here what I will check. Okay, so you must be familiar with the function starts with. If you are not, it I will tell you that I will tell that it the starts with is used to check that if the given string I and the string s, so if the string s is starting with I, okay, yes, it's true. Like if we have this string love lead code, and if we check that the s starts with love, yeah, it's true. If we exclude I, then true, it's true, then I will return true. Okay, so otherwise I will return false. So in this way this starts with function works. Okay, so let's code it fastly. If s dot starts with, so as you all will be familiar with the camel case, so the w with w will be capital, and I will check words of I, yes, it's true. Then what I will do is s equal to, I will remove the words I from the our string s, so the new string will be s dot substring words I dot length. Okay, I hope you all are getting it. Words I dot length. Okay, else otherwise I will simply return false. And if it's not, then simply I will return false. Otherwise what I will more do is I plus plus. I think I can do I plus plus here, yeah. And now what I will check is if return if s dot length equal to 0, true, otherwise false. So what I if why I'm checking s dot length equal to 0 is that suppose I have only words array is only I love, and we have the string I love lead code. So what I will why the loop will be executed, because I will be greater than I words dot length, yeah, it's true, but the whole string s is not present in the array of words, so it will return false. Okay, so let's try to first run it. Okay, it's running, so let's try to submit it. Well, yes, it's running and it's true. Okay, so now let's move on to the second question, which is remove stones to minimize the total. Okay, so the next question is remove stones to minimize the total. Okay, this was a very easy medium level question, and in this what we have to do is yes, so what we have to do is we we have to divide the maximum element by 2 every time, and how many time till the k becomes is greater than 0, and what we have to return the sum of the elements. So like 9, what we have to the largest element is 9, so for the first time 9 by 2 plus 1, yes, it will be 5, and next time the greater element will be 5, yeah, this 5 or this 5 both will be greater, so I can divide by 2 plus 1 anyone, 3 4 5. Now the k equal to 0, so yes, we will just simply return the sum of 3 4 and 5, which will be 12. Simply same is here, the greatest element is 7. What we will do, we will divide it by 2 plus 1. Actually we have to simply, I can say that we have to get the seal of this. Okay, yeah, we have to get the seal, like 7 by 3 it will be 2 something, so what we have to do, we will write 3. Okay, yeah, so I think I have explained it a bit good. So what we will use in this the data structure we will use is priority queue. So let's quickly try to implement it. I'm using a Java 8 lambda function. You can also use a comparator or collections dot reverse. You can use anything. I prefer Java 8 lambda functions more. Okay, so it's a very easy one. First of all, what I will do is I will add all the elements of array piles into priority queue. Okay, next what we'll do, I will run the loop until k is greater than 0, and each time I will decrease the value of k by 1. And what I will simply do is I will add pq dot add or offer. Okay, let's use offer, it's more convenient and it is a good way. Okay, pq dot offer and pq dot mat dot seal of what, of pq dot poll by 2. Okay, so now I will take a variable sum, and now what we have to do is we have to get the total number of stones. Okay, so yeah, I will while not pq dot is empty, and I will simply add pq dot poll. Okay, and then what I will do is, yes, I will simply return sum. Okay, so yes, I think it should work. No, yeah, oh sorry, I haven't, my bad. I think it should Okay, so I think it should work now. So okay, so let me check and no, it's not running. Oh, boom. क्यों नहीं चल रहे हो भैया? Okay, so let me go with the traditional way, like it's asked in the question, and what I will do, I will int I equal to pq dot poll, and what I will do is I minus math dot floor of I by 2. Okay, and yes, one thing which is most important to learn is what this will return. Okay, so this will return math dot floor, and it always return the float values, so the output will be math dot floor I by 2. Okay, so yeah, as it's asked in the question, I'm doing the same way. Choose any piles I. It's written piles I, but we have to simply choose the maximum one. That's why I'm using the priority queue. Okay, choose a pile size and remove piles by 2. Yeah, I'm simply doing that. Choose I minus mat.floor I by 2. Okay, so I can bet $2,000 that it will run this time. Okay, so let me check once more. Okay, so yes, look guys, what I said I will definitely do, and yes, it should run. Okay, yes, it will run, and let's simply move to the next question of the contest. And what is the next question? Let me check. Oh, why I did that? Oh, news to old test, sorry, and not interview question, general discussion, sorry. Engage yourself, please. My bad, what I'm doing to now. Okay, so yes, it's here. Minimum swaps to make the string balanced. Okay, oh, sorry, I have written the code already, but no problem, I will explain every bit of it to you. Okay, so what this question is asking is that you have to return how much number of swaps you have to do between the brackets to get the balanced string. Okay, I think you must all be familiar with the balanced word in the parenthesis, all the brackets with the opening one must have a closing one. Yeah, that's the balance, and I mean, all the brackets should cut each other. Like if the open bracket cut the closed brackets, then the output will be the 0, then the string will be balanced. Okay, so I've got the very good idea of it at the time of contest itself. And what was it? That remove all the balanced brackets from the stack and count the number of pairs which we have to balance, and the return simply the seal of it. Oh no, so okay, return +1 by 2 of it. Okay, so let's check the code what I'm doing. The first of all, I'm running the loop from I equal to 0 to I less than n, and the n is equal to the length of the string. Okay, so what I'm doing is ch equal to s dot cat. I am simply getting the bracket at the ith position of the string s, and I'm checking if stack is not empty. Okay, so let's check it. I hope I'm checking for this. Okay, so let's check that if stack is not empty. No, stack is not empty, and stack dot peak equal to this. Yes, it's it, and ch equal to this. So what I will do, I will pop both. I will pop the elements this from the. Okay, so what element I will pop is that I will pop this element, and the stack will now become empty. So, and what I will do is I will simply add the opening brackets into the stack, and these opening brackets will be the number of pairs. Okay, so we don't need to add both the open bracket and the close bracket. We can simply do it with the open bracket, as we have to get the number of pairs of the brackets which are unbalanced. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it, and I got a very good explanation from one of a man at the discussion of this, and he was simply saying that remove the number of balanced brackets from the string s and count the number of pairs which and count the number of pairs which we have to balance, and that will be the output. Okay, so the video to now is has become very long, so I want just okay. So yes, the time complexity will be big O of n and the space complexity will be actually the space complexity will be n by 2, but in the more generalized way what I will write, I will simply write big O of n, and the time complexity I am running the loop, the single loop in which it is running n times. The time complexity will be big O of n. Okay, so and okay, so the one more question of is it is remaining, but yeah, let me explain it a bit. Find the longest valid obstacle course at each position. So actually this is a hard problem, but it's a variant of the longest increasing subsequence, but the biggest problem is that the longest increasing subsequence we can run it in big O of n square, but if we run this problem with big O of n square, it will give the TLE. Boom. Okay, TLE, time limit exceeded, is the biggest enemy of any programmer. Okay, yeah, so I think yeah, I think not, I will do it with the Maneker's theorem. And okay, so I will make a separate video for this question, because that's the video, this video is becoming quite longer, so I just want to cut it out. Okay, so I will make a separate proper explained video of this question. It's a variant of the longest increasing subsequence. I will post it quickly, as quick as I can do. Okay, so yes, that's it. That was the video of the today weekly contest. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked, please like the video, comment down if I have taught anything wrong, and if you have not got any point, I will be available and reply to each of the comment. Okay, and please make sure that while leaving the channel, make sure that you subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, so you will be the first to get the notification whenever I upload it in a very quick times. And I promise I will be regular and contains and my videos will contain those questions whose explanation is not present on YouTube, or the explanation is present but not good enough to learn. As I am also a student, I know what students need. Okay, so make sure you subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Till then, have a good day, enjoy your life, and Jai Hind. Bye.